Meet Mr. Arjuna Timbi. He's an adorable little robot that can continually aim at moving things using a single eye and some Python wizardry. For our first semester Python course, we were expected to create something useful as a final project, and I always prefer coolness over usefulness, so I came up with this idea of a laser turret that can lock onto its target, and it also gave me a nice problem to exercise my brain a little. By little, I mean constraining to just hand detection, as I'm a hardware guy. I don't want to spend all my time programming. So the first thing we want to do is to know where our hand is relative to the camera, and this is where Python shines. With its ton of library support, I can track my hand in a few seconds. Now once we have the tracking info, we can calculate the virtual distance between these 2 points, which would give us a value in pixels. So it's a measuring tape, and carefully plotting the data of this distance versus how far my hand is from the camera, we straight away arrive at these two straight line equations using simple high school math and the polyfill function in Python to find out this curve right here. These equations are what I call camera equations. It will tell you how far your hand is from the camera based upon this distance. Notice one thing, that the distance between these 2 points always remains constant in real life. We will use this fact to calculate the x and y values, which is again just basic math. You'd figure it out, or check out the link to my code in the description. All these distances are with respect to the camera. To calculate the turret angles, we need to know the x, y and z values between the camera and the turret and compensate accordingly. Then calculate the angles, for which I wrote a library angles.py. Finally, these angles are sent through serial communication to Mr. Timbi, whose body I forged using on-chip and a 3D printer. Somehow one of the motors stopped working. Turns out it was damaged from the start, but this is how it looks when both the servos work.